To only this point, but I have 3 minutes left from the start.
You can't bank credit.
I wanted to pick on what Jan just said, that what did the UN process bring anything good, and following to what Neff just said. Of course, it's true, awareness raising was very much fastened by the work of the IPCC, which is an outcome of the UN FCCC. We wouldn't have had all these scientific reports if we wouldn't have had the UN process. And at the same time, even though I agree that -5% by 2012 is not enough, we have reductions in countries. We have significant reductions in Germany that are, I know, also due to the breakdown of the Eastern German industry, but not only. And we have countries that do follow national politics, national climate plans like China, which they wouldn't do if this discussion wouldn't happen in the world. So of course there is also wins from the UN process. To the question of how to broaden the movement, I think one thing is to create fora like this one and others. It's good to have climate camps, but it's also good to meet in places like this one that are more public space, where people pass by and think, well, I just walk inside and see if that is anything of interest for me. We need to meet with the people that we know and that we know are our followers, but we also need to meet with people that we normally do not meet with. And it's very important, to my opinion, to, for instance, much more talking with Labour parties, to see what we can agree with, for instance, consumer organizations, and to see where other allies are. We started a process like this in Germany with founding the Climate Alliance, where we have churches, where we have development groups, where we have environmental groups, and I think this is something we all need to think much more of. Like, not only talk to the people that we know that are agreeing with us, but also not fearing to talk to people where we know we have a debate and we have a conflict, and we need to be brave enough to talk this over. Also, I think doing public actions is also, what you said, it's a nice event, but it's also going to create pictures for media, and with the media we are reaching out for many more people than we do by talking within 200 people that are participating in such a forum like this. And I, for instance, am happy to see the media list I'm looking after during this Klimaforum, and there's lots of public TV and radio channels that subscribe and that want to bring reports from this conference. So it's going to get out to the people. I think also what for instance, Gegenstrom and other organizations are doing, getting much more radical, is on the one hand side attracting people that haven't been engaged in climate at all before. So we are opening to one side, and we are also getting much more public attention by that. So I really think that looking at this panel, that every part of this panel is doing a bit which is very important to achieve this, to broaden the movement.